Beyond Global Forces examines an Iraqi defense U.S. analysts deemed critically weak. Subscribe now.
Iraq's strategy hinged on static, fortified positions to stop a direct enemy advance.
Yet, the vast desert's open terrain offered ample space for strategic maneuvers.
U.S. satellites and planes provided a clear, detailed view of Iraq's fixed defenses. Analysis revealed Iraq's static defenses left their western flank entirely exposed.
Coalition planners devised a broad flanking maneuver to evade Iraq's fortifications completely. This maneuver isolated Iraq's defenses, severing forward units from their supply lines. Mobility and intelligence outmaneuvered static defenses. Subscribe to Beyond Global Forces.
The error wasn't just static lines. It ignored modern surveillance exposing the open flank.
Advanced data analysis gave planners a complete view of the battlefield's strategic layout. This flaw inspired planners to craft a bold flanking strategy targeting the west.
Exploiting this gap demanded vast convoys, crossing hundreds of miles of open desert.
Swift execution of the flanking maneuver outpaced defenses, striking from their unguarded rear. Defenders became an isolated pocket, cut off from supplies and retreat routes.
Static defenses failed against modern mobility, built for an outdated style of war.
Fixed defenses echoed the Iran-Iraq war's trenches, misaligned with modern maneuver warfare.
The prior doctrine, shaped by static trench warfare, favored heavy, immovable defenses.
This doctrine couldn't counter an enemy mastering rapid, combined arms maneuver warfare.
Satellites provided total surveillance, exposing the blunder with persistent battlefield observation. Surveillance revealed Iraqi forces stayed fixed, with no mobile reserves to adapt.
JSTARS aircraft delivered real-time data, tracking all movements behind Iraqi lines.
This intelligence confirmed the western flank was open, exposing the static defense's flaw.
This intelligence enabled planners to design a strategy bypassing the static defenses.
The plan moved vast forces in a bold, sweeping flank through the desert. Logistics enabled vast formations to race through the open desert with speed.
Deceptive operations pinned defenders forward, masking the flanking move in the desert.
Coalition air dominance blinded Iraqi command, hiding the flanking maneuver entirely.
Defenders, focused on the front, were unaware of the forces encircling them.
Flanking forces reached the Iraqi rear, setting the trap in mere days.
Flanking forces cut off supply and communication lines to the forward defenses.
The defense became a trap, with forward units isolated and surrounded.
Vast fortifications, built for a frontal attack, stood unused and irrelevant. The blunder mistook immobility for strength, ignoring the need for adaptability. The maneuver was a theater-scale hammer and anvil, crushing the static defense.
The flanking shock disrupted Iraqi command, causing rapid loss of cohesion.
Cut off and disorganized. Forward units collapsed, unable to sustain their defense.
Retreating forces, exposed in the open, faced devastating coalition air attacks. Static defenses led to massive equipment losses, once positions were bypassed.
The blunder stemmed from failing to grasp modern, information-driven warfare's potential.
This operation reshaped global military thinking, questioning the value of static defenses.
This event epitomized the revolution in military affairs, redefining modern warfare.
RMA emphasized information, speed, and precision over traditional mass and static strength.
Iraq's defense was an outdated solution to a modern, information age challenge. Integrated space, air, and ground forces created a cohesive, unbeatable network.
Defenders were outmaneuvered and informationally isolated, blind to the flanking threat.
A mobile reserve might have countered the flank, offering a flexible defense.
But surveillance would have spotted and neutralized any mobile reserve instantly.
The static doctrine left no viable counters, making the blunder inevitable.
Like the Maginot line, this defense was bypassed, rendered irrelevant by maneuver.
Unlike Maginot, real-time intelligence exposed the flaw before the operation began.
Intelligence was the key, unlocking the static defense's open flank with certainty.
The Iraqi plan is taught as a lesson in the limits of fixed defenses. Adaptability and information consistently outmatch rigid, static strength in modern warfare.
Iraq assumed the desert was impassable, a fatal failure of strategic imagination.
Modern technology turned the desert into a highway, not an impassable barrier.
The sides operated in different eras, with Iraq lagging in technological capability.
Information dominance let the coalition see everything, while Iraq saw only forward.
The operation's speed, completed in days, stunned the static-minded defenders. This speed shocked a command used to years of slow, static trench warfare. Immobility, even if fortified, proved vulnerable in the modern warfare era.
This operation birthed network-centric warfare, shaping today's drone and cyber tactics. Modern defenses now prioritize mobility and dispersion to counter surveillance threats.
Today's surveillance, far advanced from 1991, makes hiding static defenses impossible. No modern force can hide a static defense from today's surveillance capabilities.
Building a defense so visible was futile against an all-seeing opponent.
Success came from seeing first, understanding first, and acting first with precision.
Exposing the blunder needed analysis to turn raw images into actionable insights. Human planners, using advanced technology, crafted the strategy that won the operation.
Iraq's defense, though strong, was built for an outdated frontal assault scenario.
It faced a modern threat, total surveillance paired with rapid, decisive envelopment.
The blunder was preparing for attrition against an enemy fighting with information.
This mismatch reveals the essence of modern global strategic dynamics.
Intelligence exposed the blunder, unlocking the strategy that shaped the outcome.
Superior information, not firepower, outmaneuvered the defense, rendering it strategically irrelevant.
Technology and intelligence defeated strong defenses. Subscribe to Beyond Global Forces for more.